backed Trump was about as subtle as a rocket launch. It was a clear signal that he was willing to put his money where his mouth is. And controversial alliance. $175 million. That's not pocket change, even for a guy like Elon Musk. So why would he pour such an astronomical sum into Trump's political war chest? The answer, as with most things in politics, is complicated. Some say Musk was trying to curry favor with the Trump administration, hoping to secure lucrative government contracts for his companies. Others believe he was motivated by a shared ideology, seeing in Trump a champion for deregulation and free market principles. Of course, there's always the possibility that Musk simply believed Trump would win and he wanted to be on the winning team. After all, aligning yourself with the most powerful man in the world has its perks. Whatever his reasons, Musk's investment in Trump was a gamble, a high-stakes wager on the future of American politics. And like any good gambler, Musk was playing to win. Elon Musk isn't just a billionaire, he's a social media influencer with an army of devoted followers, and he wasn't afraid to use that platform to sing Trump's praises. Musk's Twitter feed became a megaphone for pro-Trump messages, amplifying the former president's rhetoric and attacking his critics. This wasn't just about policy disagreements, it was about shaping the narrative, controlling the conversation, and rallying support for his chosen candidate. Musk's digital cheerleading raised eyebrows and sparked outrage. Critics accused him of using his platform to spread misinformation and sow division. They argued that his wealth and influence gave him an unfair advantage in the marketplace of ideas, allowing him to drown out dissenting voices and promote a dangerous agenda. But Musk was undeterred. He saw himself as a warrior for free speech, a digital crusader fighting against the tyranny of political correctness. And he was willing to use every tool at his disposal to win the battle for hearts and minds. Section 4, Government Contracts, a tangled web of influence. Here's where things get really interesting, and by interesting we mean potentially shady. Musk's companies, Tesla and SpaceX, have received billions of dollars in government contracts over the years. These contracts are often awarded through a competitive bidding process, but some have questioned whether Musk's political activities gave him an unfair advantage. Did his support for Trump translate into favorable treatment for his companies? It's a question that has dogged Musk for years and one that he has repeatedly denied. But the optics aren't good. When a billionaire throws his weight behind a politician, it's only natural to wonder if there are strings attached. And in the case of Elon Musk and Donald Trump, those strings are tangled up in a web of government contracts, political favors, and mutual back-scratching. It's enough to make you wonder who's really pulling the strings in this relationship. Section 5. Is this democracy? The price of billionaire influence. Here's the million-dollar question, or should we say, the $175 million question. Is Elon Musk's political maneuvering a threat to democracy? This question isn't just about Musk, but about the broader implications of billionaire influence in our political system? Some say yes, arguing that his wealth and influence give him an unfair advantage in the political arena. They believe that when one individual can wield such power, it undermines the very principles of equal representation and fairness that democracy stands for. They worry that he's using his money to buy influence, shape policy, and silence his critics. This concern isn't unfounded. History has shown that financial power can often translate into political power, leading to policies that favor the wealthy at the expense of the general populace. They see his support for Trump as a symptom of a larger problem, the growing influence of billionaires in American politics. This isn't just about one election or one candidate, it's about a trend that could reshape the political landscape for generations. Others argue that Musk is simply exercising his right to free speech and political participation. They contend that in a free society, everyone, regardless of their wealth, should have the right to support and advocate for the causes and candidates they believe in. They say that he's entitled to support whomever he chooses and that his wealth doesn't negate his right to engage in the political process. In their view, limiting his participation would be a violation of his fundamental rights. They point out that billionaires have always been involved in politics and that Musk is no different. From the Rockefellers to the Carnegies, wealthy individuals have long played a role in shaping policy and influencing elections. But one thing is certain. Musk's actions have ignited a debate about the role of money in politics, the influence of billionaires, and the future of American democracy. This debate isn't just academic. It has real-world implications for how our political system functions and who it serves. It's a debate that is likely to rage on for years to come. As we move forward, the challenge will be finding a balance between protecting the rights of individuals to participate in the political process and ensuring that our democracy remains fair and representative for all. Section 6. The future of elections, a Musk-shaped shadow. So, what does the future hold? As we look ahead, the landscape of American politics is evolving rapidly, and one name that keeps coming up is Elon Musk. Will Elon Musk continue to be a force in American politics? His influence is undeniable, and his actions have already left a significant mark. Will he use his wealth and influence to back other candidates and causes? Only time will tell. But considering his track record, it's likely that he will continue to play a pivotal role. But one thing is certain. Musk's foray into the political arena has changed the game. His involvement has brought a new dynamic to the way campaigns are run and how political messages are disseminated. He's shown that billionaires can no longer be content to sit on the sidelines. They have a responsibility to use their platforms and their resources to shape the world according to their vision. This shift has sparked debates about the role of wealth in politics. They have a responsibility to use their platforms and their resources to shape the world according to their vision. This shift has sparked debates about the role of wealth in politics. Musk's approach is both admired and criticized, but it undeniably sets a precedent, whether you agree with his politics or not. There's no denying that Elon Musk is a force to be reckoned with. His ability to mobilize support and drive conversations is unparalleled. There's no denying that Elon Musk is a force to be reckoned with. He's a disruptor, an innovator, and a man who isn't afraid to challenge the status quo. His bold moves often leave both supporters and critics in awe. He's a disruptor, an innovator, and a man who isn't afraid to challenge the status quo. His ventures into space, electric cars, and now politics show his relentless drive to push boundaries. And a man who isn't afraid to challenge the status quo. And as long as he has the money and the megaphone, he'll continue to be a major player in the American political landscape. His influence extends beyond business and technology, reaching into the very fabric of society. And as long as he has the money and the megaphone, he'll continue to be a major player in the American political landscape. The only question is, what will he do with that power? Will he use it to foster positive change, or will his actions lead to unforeseen consequences? He'll continue to be a major player in the American political landscape. The only question is, what will he do with that power? As we watch his next moves, one thing is clear. The shadow of Elon Musk looms large over the future of elections. The only question is, what will he do with that power? The future of American politics may very well be shaped by the decisions and actions of this one man. Stay tuned as the story of Elon Musk in politics is far from over.